Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and all who lie within and without. Why can I not see? Okay, there it is. What is this? The Trail Agents. It has been a moment since I played the game. Should I? Oh, Jesus. What was that? Okay. Alright. There we go. Hopefully that didn't transfer over to you. It looks like it didn't. But anyways... Ladies, gentlemen, all who lie within and without... I know I said we were going to be playing Deltarune, but, like... in my experience with the past streams, the spoiler culture is completely and deeply non-existent, and it has been long enough that I do not feel comfortable playing that game without getting utterly spoiled. I somehow managed to avoid spoilers via the socials, so... probably not gonna play it till it releases Chapter 6, and I'm probably gonna do... if I can't figure out a way to get this to work, I might just play it on my Switch and play it from the beginning. Do a good boy run, and then follow it up with the absolutely demented, whatchamacallit, the weird route, I believe we're calling it. But yeah. So instead, I've decided to play one of my favorite games for the first time. Well, not technically the first time. I do have an old save, but I've tried to play this game so many times. And this was before it was, like, well known that the way you want to play this game is you want to deliberately, if you lose, you want to just continue with it, so... let's check. Sensitive might begin to lose his mind. Okay, so we can do physical, sensitive, thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, come up with original ideas. Okay. Then we have sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. This sounds like it could be fun. This also sounds like it might be interesting. Okay, continue forward. Can we go above 6? No, we cannot. I believe we can go above 6 when we get to the game proper, but not here. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, we have a... we could always do this. This is always an option. The absolutely terrible everything cop. I've heard people have done runs with this, and they've been pretty interesting, but since this is my first time playing, I think like I said, I tried to play this game a bunch of times, and I only ever got past day... I got past day 1 in one save, but then life happened, and I never picked it back up, so... the save I got the furthest, I think I did an Immortal, what I was calling my Immortal Cop run, which was... because this has the mental health bar, and this has the physical health bar. You got 2 health bars. But what I'm thinking maybe is I'll do the Sherlock build, where he's an absolute asshole with people, but is genuinely good at all the other stuff. I think, yeah, we'll do a Sherlock build. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so we got logic up, wield raw intellectual power, debate the world. It would be so good if these had like a little introduction, if the narrator narrated what these meant. But anyways, we wanna... okay. Hold yourself together, keep morale up, or do you want to go for shivers? I want to go for shivers, yes. And if I'm not mistaken, if we get Hobo Cop, the Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address, even the clearest waters. I missed my ability to read that. Forward, onward we go.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Wait, what was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
You know what? We are Sherlock Cop. That means we want to know more.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to know things, and I want to take things from people, and I want...
Do you really?
Of course not. I do. Let me
I
off.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Wait, I did this to myself?
Your one disco mother.
Tell me what's waiting for me.
Giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the
You
ball?
can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
This duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Dying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Camino motor carriage.
Open my eyes. And we have one of the video game main character introductions of all time. I need to check something real quick. There's a streamer mode. Okay, I did activate that. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red. It is empty. Empty cassette case. Looks like someone tore the tapes out while the song was playing. The reel-to-reel player is still on, rolling empty. Hold tab to highlight. Ooh, hello. Words fail to describe how rank it stands here. They should have sent a post. Sent a poet. Take all. Okay, we need to start getting dressed. Ooh, hey, that looks investigatable. Okay, yeah, that's the window that leads to my shoe. I remember that. Okay, nope. What's this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish
It
them out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay, so there should be a... Now, if I remember, it is entirely possible to kill yourself trying to grab that. We have gained our shoe. Green shoe, left foot. Is to find the other shoe. These golden brown trousers are flare cuts. -1 savoir-faire, electrochemistry. Ooh, that is one of our motive. Okay, so these are coming off. Conceptualization +1, suggestion -1, +1 is spirit the corpse. Okay, find pants that do not give us a debuff on one of our good stats.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Ooh, assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own
A
hands?
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Okay, so I never saw visual calculus because, like I said, I focused on my health stats. What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the
It is
impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should go and get that
The
shoe.
cold wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
And we got some experience. Got this empty cassette player. Find your other shoe. Seems like your shoe is missing its partner. You should find it and you're going venturing into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1, unite them again. Let's talk to you.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Yeah, I killed myself a couple of times trying to get it.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
That is rather alarming. 1 to Inland Empire. Okay, we're gonna talk to the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Wipe the
As you
mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
my face.
There is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sure everything is fine. Touch your nose.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Wipe the mirror now.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Well, this is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I have no idea why it is there, it just
Please
is.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is
I
the
don't know.
emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's supposed to be suggestive. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling you off too. It's an expression of pain. Is there anything else? It's an expression of pain. Sad has been kind of way. There's some charm to it. I think it's supposed to be suggestive. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. Superstardom. I'm the greatest cop ever.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Check for
You
a
find
pulse.
no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive. For now.
Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this won't kill me, so we'll do this.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your
The
primary
expression?
motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Alright. Anything else I can explore in here? No, there is not. Okay. What is over here? There's something on the table. Oh, hello? I will take you. Now this door leads to my other shoe. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Phenomenal.
Two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Lovely. +1 composure, -1 savoir-faire. Okay, what are my stats actually looking like? Shivers 2, we can upgrade you to 2. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. Okay, so we're gonna take you off. If it fucks with our good stats, we don't want it. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Hello there.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Then why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this
You've
time?
been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I might not know where I am or who I am, or what a corpus cinema is, but I know what one sounds like. I don't remember being a cop. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Okay, we're not going to do this because if I'm not mistaken, red checks, if you fail, do damage. This will probably do damage to my morale, and I will literally drop dead. So, we're not doing that. I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a Caprice Kinema is. How I know.
She nods.
But I do know someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Why didn't you just tell me
I
that?
didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything
Could
else?
it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
I should be going now.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Phenomenal.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you. What if I don't want to ask questions? You know what? We already been a freak. Let's just go to the stuff.
Yes?
What is it that they have against police? What exactly is it? Where am I? What is it that they have against police
The
here?
dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
So this person is going to be either the most trustworthy or the least trustworthy if my knowledge of detective stories, which isn't much, is to be trusted. Where exactly is here? Where am
We're
I?
in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Revachol forever.
Forever and ever.
And ever, out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover.
Alright, so the shivers. We need to get shivers up, I remember. Tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What
The
century?
current century?
And what's that one number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Okay, tell me something
Yeah.
else. Did you hear anything last
There
night?
is the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music?
Yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raises an eyebrow, waiting for you for the name to connect.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was it singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wooding, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
That what happened.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, you can go
Glad to
now.
have been of assistance.
Awesome. Sick. What's here? Looks like she left an honest long stub in the ashtray. It is smoking. See if I can eat the satirical newspaper. Trompe le Monde. Le Monde. Alright, down we go. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Summer door closed for winter. What is over here? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud cake boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a
A
tree.
colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick up the pills, inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A
Ooh.
young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Pick up the
The man
pills.
does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Alright, and we're just gonna straight up steal his ID. That seems like a Sherlock thing to do.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
The
The
man?
man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Alright, so... The metal loop holds a plastic ID and a letter-bound pocketbook. Steal the
You slip the
document.
plastic ID card out of the loop just for the record. You look nothing like the man on the document.
Close
The
the
sleeping
carabiner.
dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
We have acquired a doohickey. Dock worker shift card. Okay. Alright. What do we got here? Antique class A unit paraphernalia, strike poster, some red rem, your rem pennants. Mess hall reserved for unit, open. Members. Ooh, hello. The soft purr comes from a electric juicer. Someone is smirking. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 o'clock. It's a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The Royal Pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods to the man in the orange bomber jacket. Okay. Sup?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent a name for yourself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information and then disregards
It
it.
looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
No, I haven't.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I am a policeman. I have, yes.
But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's get going then.
Officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or
You
something?
mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
All right.
Come on now. If he hasn't said anything about your lack of pants, no one will. You're only hurting yourself by not wearing them.
Nope. Still not gonna wear them. Alright, let's talk to you first. Oh, I remember what a disaster this was. This is where the lyrics would be. The old karaoke mic. The speakers connected to the radio, the music is seasoned with static. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Alright, just in case I screw this up. Alright, buddy.
A
Okay.
man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds
I
tersely.
am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is gold and orange, like a forest fire but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind the pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the
This
lieutenant.
sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But
Okay.
you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then, questions. I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not
Where-
vice versa.
Where exactly is this body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And then how we get there
That's
then?
easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Oof.
thank you.
Mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
I guess I'll like to be through her. Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
Who do you think killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before you said they hoisted him up the tree, who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch
I
this
would
man?
suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have another
The
question.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That's all.
Let's go.
Right?
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on his calendar. But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I think I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering the most basic concepts of reality. I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What happens
I'm
now?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
He wants to say something, but thinks better of it. All right.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I have
But
one?
you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Far away?
In time or space.
Both.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything.
Entertain
Hobo
the
cop.
thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Okay, if I remember correctly, this boosts my potential shivers. So we'll take it. Okay, so I got 3 for free. I have to unlock everything else. Alright, let's talk to you. You got anything to say, lady?
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I'm done with mating rituals this time around.
The mating rituals aren't the good part, sweetie. I know it's none of my business, but you look like you need someone to take care of you. I suppose all of us do at one time or another. I don't know what I'd do without Morel. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She claps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses. She looks up smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. I do like to roll with me. You know what? We're gonna say no to this. We are technically trying to be serious.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
We are Sherlock Cop. Report your badge. Who made the call? Pay for the damages. Okay. Right then, so first of all, let's check on the body.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
What kind of vehicle drove
Hard
through
to
here?
say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Alright, let's try visual
Tire
calculus.
tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
Okay.
Could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went.
Carter
If
through
you
the
find
fence.
the time.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
All right. Okay, what's this? All right, Rue de Saint Colleen. We have less than 40 cents to our name. Wait.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind
Heavy
of
workers'
boots?
boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant workers' boot tracks. Oh?
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time.
Alright. So it's like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. The human being decomposes. Ooh, hello. What's this? We shall take that. Someone is trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. The wind chime has been oxidizing for some years. We'll check you later. Kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Ladder for kids, it won't hold the weight of a grown man. DR wears a crown, the ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trans container?
Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
How do we get those
You could
open?
try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or
Or?
we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Alright, we'll take a look at that later. We'll talk to you.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one
Looks
step
like it's time
closer.
for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask you some questions.
Going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She only almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains. Alright, child, let's
Kuno,
talk to
got
you.
This?
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than
If
12.
there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
A moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
Kuno, you should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Are your kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
Calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Look, I have questions for you.
Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
The boy points to his chest with both
It's
thumbs.
always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm just going to
Yeah?
leave.
Get out of here before the Kuno beats the
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Oh my god, again.
Got fucked by the Kuno. We
Here.
alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come back.
Alright. So the talking to this child might kill me. Lovely.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look
The
down.
cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so
Active
bad?
decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
Okay, so...
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and
Okay, we're just gonna vomit. Oof.
you feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia
If
would
you
help?
can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
Okay,
There
where do
are
we
flats
get?
nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't,
Points to the
there's
greenhouse.
a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Alright.
Pretty clever.
Okay, so...
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body
Okay, so we're gonna talk to... Okay, alright. Lieutenant's handkerchief. Pay for damages, open the trash container. Alright, let's talk to the gardener. Well, first let's check the garbage. And for that, we need to talk to this guy. Do. Okay, wait. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts with a man's
You
handwriting.
should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is scared by the
Of
hangover.
course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through
Okay.
a PA system by other people.
That goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course, that'll really gauge my soul with
Serves
that
them
one.
right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Alright, we'll finish the thought. This feels right, you belong here. Sing karaoke. Okay.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Does it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism,
Yum
Mazovian
yum.
thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
Maybe I am
What are we
Karamazov.
talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
What if I am
We should
Krasnozov?
return to this theory at a later time, officer. This here was about the trash container.
We need those
What
keys.
for, Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alright. Goodbye. So out we go, and let us talk to... Let's see what's here. A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. String rains fuck the police. Pigs go home.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound
I don't
surprised.
see a lot of police around here.
The place looks the part. There's graffiti everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
I told her you may have some on you. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it.
Alright,
Go
thank
easy
you.
on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Okay. We need
Of course.
directions.
Where to?
What is up north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Pier, buildings, apartments. You should explore. Maybe scale a wall.
What's in
Harbor
these?
gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What is in
Some
the
shops
south?
and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What is in the
It's
west?
just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. What do you mean?
A bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
That's all for
No
now.
problem.
I have
Of
to run.
course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow
If there's a
glove.
corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Alright, so we have gloves. What do these do? Ampule of ammonia. Alright, +1 with the interfacing. Alrighty.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little quick save.
There he still is, looking. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Alright, that did not help.
Are you okay, officer?
You feel the lieutenant pat you on the back, have you
You're
rhythmic
facing
pats?
typhoid here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
Oh, do it without me, I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
He withdraws his hand and looks you
You
in
need
the
to
eye.
get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have me.
Alright, so we're gonna come back at 10:30. Volumetric shit. Your shit is apart and it's rather unbecoming. Alright, we're gonna internalize that. Alright, so we're gonna go over here.
This trash container is locked. The sliding with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content. Just the
this?
feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Open
The
the lid.
smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Oof.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the
You
box of
see
the carton.
milk, an egg rest with 1 broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Try
The box
further.
falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Alright,
Among the
rags.
threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes could not have been in contact with the deceased for more than 2 days after his death.
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
By early stages, you mean these were taken from him no more than 2 days after his death?
Yes. I think the clothes were taken off to get to that armor he wore, then discarded. They must have stripped him of it fast too, the scavengers, in a matter of days. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty, or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for
A
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all I think.
We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the Whirling might have been involved somehow?
All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we just kids to put them there.
What's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
The
Okay.
lieutenant nods. That it's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's handwriting. Not just any man's. This dense cursive, it's yours.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
My handwriting, it's
There's
mine.
a lot of it, too. And you've got an autopsy form in there, in the back. That light pink copy paper.
Miserable looking slip of paper sticks to
If
the
you don't
board.
mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Someone from the Whirling threw it in the trash. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do
Doesn't
that.
hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Digging Hobart style.
An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's an
It's
knock
a
cannon?
giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'm into hi-fi.
That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
They're cruel jets, there must be
All
something.
you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique.
Only in its social sensibility.
Close
The
the
container
lid.
sounds a muffled gong.
That's one
Continue.
thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Alright. Interact. The Yellow Man mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
It's just a funny mug. Can nobody laugh anymore? Oh boy.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Alright. Stop looking at the mug.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything
There's
else?
a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Lovely.
Thank you, Waterlogged Ledger, for spelling it out for us.
Expect the
It's
toilet
just
paper.
toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue. They look
If you
exactly the
want
same.
it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not, though. It's toilet paper.
Take it
Still
off.
wet. The toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger, and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Send the
An
clip.
aluminium block runs the width of the board. biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the
Surface is
aluminum.
interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this?
That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of
It
information?
depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
How can I
Any
read it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. What do you mean? Is that all?
It's 2 cases a week, a good caseload.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Not a return to the
Arson,
caseload.
petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol. Precinct, yes. It appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, they're all written in capital
Yes,
letters too.
all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Ooh.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close, you don't exactly close them so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Alright, put that away for the moment. We're gonna go over here and we get Shivers. Do we want to level this up? No, we want to level... We have... Okay, we do have this for physique. We do not have anything for morale, though, so I think we'll level up the our volition. There we go. We're going to go to you. Come on.
Volumetric ship compressor.
I love this little
Bizarre
artwork.
scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
And we shall accept that. Alright. All endurance 1 checks unlocked. Learning cap reduced. Okay. Inspect the victim's body. Who put the clothes in the trash? Let's talk to you once more.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below.
Okay.
There he still is, looking. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you.
Yes!
It's the smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons. This delicate machine, ready for picking. Instinctively, you crack your fingers.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step
The man
closer.
before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the
The
boots.
material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened
The
to the
locals
rest of
probably
it?
scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
The
Understood.
sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form.
Cherry looks
It
out of
is.
place.
It's expensive.
Draws a line and condensation on the
We've
ceramic.
requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking
For a
about?
full set, about 4 years of wages.
Fuck.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
That's a lot, I
As
take
a
it.
wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
How could this man afford such an expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds
It's
fragile.
anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me
If
of?
trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton. where you notice the whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right Sabaton.
Can you read it to me?
He tips the drying ballpoint of his pen on his tongue.
5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
So we're not doing that.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect
The
the belt.
hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air traffic. My brain
The
tells me
local
so.
harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
I sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
It would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up
The
here?
noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Or some of the dog works from Harvard
Group
did it.
suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Inspect the
A
tattoos.
web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Is this a map of the night
A map
sky?
of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here. Sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange
He
jacket.
wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed.
Hello there, Daisy.
There's some sort of camera.
Been a hot minute.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
I am doing fine. Well, as fine as I can be when my internet decides to completely die for multiple days. And I get someone to fix it, and then it proceeds to die the very next day, a few days later. But it seems to be working stably right now.
An instant color camera.
It produces 2 metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines
I
there.
have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the course, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting, then...
A shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass.
Oh,
A
do I-
sea streams of
Okay,
color
give me a
pour
quick
onto the
second,
thick,
and
glossy
wait a
piece of
minute, what
paper, rolling out.
Did that fix the issue, or...? Okay, so it seems... How did that... Okay, alright. Did that fix the issue, or... Hopefully that fixed the issue. A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of... Okay, yeah.
in case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Alright.
Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
The
Alrighty.
glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow.
Hey, it's great to
on the
see you
photo
too.
paper, teeming
Thanks.
with opportunistic organisms.
For joining me in this. Yeah, we got about 30 minutes or so, a bit more.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. These eyes used to be blue, baby blue. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Oh man, the vibes of this game are great. It sucks so much what happened to the people who made it, though.
Good. The victim is of Occidental descent. Light brown hair, blue eyes.
Oh yeah, well, it wasn't
When he
working
says
the other
Occidental,
day.
He means white, originally from the Occidental subcontinent on Muindi.
But it seems to be working today. I did see a lot of the company I have the internet with. I did see a lot of their trucks in the neighborhood. So apparently, I think there's an issue with like the hardware and wiring. But hopefully they've fixed it or they're actively fixing it. Okay. This is a white check, so I don't think it has a chance of doing damage to me. So
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
okay, I guess we're not doing
Who is
Inland
he?
Empire.
He is male, 40-50, with an athletic build.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench.
Squint and take a step
As
back.
you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink, thighs
I
too.
see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he was upright after death. His feet and head are discolored. Something's coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little spawn.
Oh, right. Kuno's been throwing rocks at him.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think it was upright after death. His hands and feet are all discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Maybe he was strangled by
Yes,
someone.
there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Something's
A
coming up
pool
out
of
of him.
blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Oof.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
He went to the toilet sometime before death.
Maybe.
He didn't really want to dwell on it too long. I think he's
I
dead.
agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
Deadity dead, dead, dead.
Dabba-doob doob dead.
He sounds without a hint of melody. Not one muscle in his face moves. Oh, I love you, Kim.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He
Alright
slowly
then.
rotates before you, decomposing.
So how do we get him
Are
down?
you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
We've been thorough. Do you have a plan for getting him down?
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
Oh, rip, Kim.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
An acrobatic maneuver would solve this situation. Nothing can go wrong with a good maneuver.
We could bring your mirror carriage over, cut the belt from the
I have
roof.
thought of that, yes. But the tire tracks would compromise the scene. Any prints would become illegible. That's if we get it through the hole in the fence.
We're playing Disco Elysium. It is one of my favorite games that I'm playing for the first time. I've tried to play this game multiple times, but I keep quitting because it is a choices matter game, and also it's best played if you let the failures be failures, because there are apparently some unique things that can happen. It is also the best game you shouldn't buy because this game was basically stolen from its
Also, my
developers.
MC has a sloped roof. It's a sports model. The roof is slippery. An all-around bad platform to stand on.
Okay,
The
how
lieutenant
about...
inspects the belt, his forehead lined with worry.
Maybe we could shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim.
There, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Okay, say nothing. Let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Ooh, this is... Oh, okay, this is a... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this is significantly... Okay, so I knew this was going for a noir thing, but that sounds like... Yeah, no, he has to literally... It's a paper cartridge. This is the kind of gun that doesn't work when it rains. This is like an old gun, like a pirate times gun. The kind of those... Or Civil War gun, I guess. Okay.
Securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world.
Okay. So this is... I guess, yeah, the car did look kind of like a carriage like the first Fords. So this would be closer to, like... Well, not Civil War, because they have radios and stuff, and radios were... Actually, I think radios were, like, a relatively much newer phenomenon. Because I knew in World War I they had... I think they were just starting with radios in World War I. Okay, so this is like a World War I level of technology we're
He
dealing
then
with.
steps back and assumes the fellow's death position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Say nothing.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
Yeah, those look like pretty thick glasses, I guess.
God damn it.
He missed.
a lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy. But then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Well, that's okay, ma'am.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno...
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again,
No,
maybe?
We are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
Looks around at the windows overlooking
Any
the
more
yard.
mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
I tried to shoot him down myself.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
I need your gun for this.
I only have one.
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Oh, I don't have a gun.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
Remember when I told you I didn't have my Badger uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either.
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
Take the gun.
Take it, you fucking banana pointer. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight
The
first.
cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Okay, let's see.
You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Okay. Are we gonna make the
Why
shot?
don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Should we close our eye? Huh. Or do we take the shot? Will closing our eyes help or hinder? I feel like when I see it in movies, they always close their eyes. Fuck it, we're basically in a detective movie.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the morning light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sync up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Ooh, that feels like a... Ooh, this is... That sounds like one of them bad slurs. God, these two shit children are just... Oof. Okay. Pull the trigger. Yes! That was green.
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir. With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Who killed you?
Communism.
Communism.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
You've been policed. How did I do that?
By being a damn good shot. Ace is high.
The lieutenant raises his right hand, waiting for you to
ace
slap
is
it.
high, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world, despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves. You could add an ace's low to it, if you like, by turning your back after the high and waiting for another.
Slapping away for an ace is low.
The high arrives with a sharp slap. As you turn around, there is a moment of doubt. Feels like that low ain't gonna connect. Chill. It's gonna connect. But then it does, and with furious precision. The lieutenant is not one to leave an Ace's low hanging.
I knew these guys were
Alright, his voice is deeply approving. Okay.
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me.
He needs to turn away from the
Slumped
corpse.
on the ground like that has not improved the way the corpse smells. The fall seems to have released something deep inside it.
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
Alright.
In the meantime, we should try to interview Evrard Clare, the leader of the Union. Harbor property was clearly used in the hanging. The harbor just east of here. Getting in might prove a challenge, though. Or we could ask around for the representative of the logistics company. My initial information says the Wild Pines have sent some sort of strike negotiator to wrangle control back from Evrard.
I don't like talking to a strike
You could
breaker.
ask the gardener for directions.
Is this the famous list of initial interviews?
Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go.
Okay. So what do we got? We lost the gun. We have the photo. Where's the rest of the armor? Okay. And we got a level up. So we should probably stick some... Oh, right. Yeah, I saw it. Take blows. Don't let the world kill you. So we will take... we'll level you up. Ace is low. +2 empathy. It's not the first war to see the hybrid airship on both sides, but is the coolest. For an entire decade, folded multi-rotor. I'm not really into physical, but... You know what? Fuck it. Let's internalize Ace's low. Okay. So now... Can I see anything from this?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work.
Okay, so I need to upgrade visual calculus. Now let's see about this.
The rotting man lies on his side, with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy.
Not really nothing much. Just everything's been relatively
The
stable.
lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Okay. First, what exactly is a field
Come on,
autopsy?
officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Epui Descent, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
Why don't you know? What use are you?
You must have me confused with the Copperpedia.
Who's this Coppedia? I think I need to talk to
You,
him.
sir, you are the Copperpedia.
Let's get
There
in there.
truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
All right.
I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes?
Or should I take these notes in my paperwork?
Yes, you see, the field autopsy form is the one on red copier paper.
All
The
right.
dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Assistant. Only the first question I already don't know the
Just leave
answer.
it empty, officer.
All
the
right.
corpse lies there, indifferent to your retrograde amnesia. The next box says
Coroner's case number.
KK57. 0803.0815.
All right, write
Next.
it down. Name.
NA.
Date of birth.
Roughly 50.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
Yeah, I'm gonna write 42.
He nods.
Mondial. Subgroup Occidental. As per your observation.
The
Write it
pudgy
down.
mess looks neither mondial nor occidental. It doesn't even look human. The next line says, as you read it, you think, that leaves out dark-haired Mesk, Sao, Sarah Mauritian, Kedratic. Lighter-skinned occidental means this man could be Vespertine, Oranese, Messinian. Those three are on the table. A solid guess, Mr. Racial Profiler.
Sex.
Fucky, fucky!
The little mister exclaims energetically. I completely forgot those two are just there.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
We're
Date of-
still going with March 4th.
All
What
right.
else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What exactly is treatment, anyways?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Agreed, no
A
treatment.
silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then,
We should start the post-mortem.
All
the
right, turn the
corpse cannot
page.
feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
My 4th was okay. Honestly, not really a big fan of the 4th of July for a variety of reasons. Also, I had work the next day, so I went to sleep early, and the sky constantly exploding was not conductive to such things.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodin, I think. Let's see.
This is really weird, because as I've said, I've played this game before. I don't think I've ever gotten the body down before the second day. Every time I've gotten the body down twice, and it was always on the second day. So this is way different, especially without the Inland Empire, which is where you can have a conversation with the corpse.
See, it's happening.
Babrodin, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Rip.
The boots are ceramic. Vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. The boot has a
Alright.
serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design.
Ooh, I've never heard someone refer to 1,000 as 1,000. That is... Ooh, I like the way that sounds. The way that hits the ear and the way that sounds coming out.
Tattoos.
Ooh. He stands up, feet planted on either side of the
The
body.
upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white.
Oh, I've always had a big problem finishing games. I always start them, finish, especially in Choices Matter games. I will start a game, then I'll be like, wait, no, I want to play it a different way. And there are so many RPGs that I've played that I never finish because I think, wait, no, I could build this better. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping if I stream it, that'll sort of trick my brain into going, wait, other people might watch this, I need to finish it. Even though I don't get that many views, but it's still, so far the trick seems to be working, because I finished more games this year than I usually do.
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini.
Alright, write it down.
The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Alright.
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with the age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse's hair.
The hair under your latex fingers feels cold to touch, wet.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Alright, Kuno, what you got to say about that?
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Write down, but amend for high velocity.
You get your mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife, with the other hand pulling the belt. He starts calling into polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
May I try?
It's no use. We should get chain cutters. You can try with them. I have a pair in the toolbox of my kinema.
Let's go get them.
Corpse. We had a good rhythm going.
The lieutenant gets up and brushes his pants. Child, do not touch the corpse while we're gone. Kuno's little shit show. Okay. And actually, I think I'm going to end the stream here, because we're getting close to 9 o'clock. So we're going to call it here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully the echo wasn't that bad, but I'll have to check in the afterwards. Let's do another save. Alright. So yeah, thanks for watching. This will be the end of the stream right now. I shall see you all later. Doop. And it was great to see you, Daisy, and hopefully we'll see each other not tomorrow, but probably, hopefully the day after. Possibly the day after that. Friday is a bit weird this week, but here's hoping. See you all later. Goodbye and have a good rest of your night.